Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Make sure we right. Oh man. Back at it. Back at it. It's your boy King Moses live from the porch, man. I actually was feeling good outside. I was actually gonna go sit outside, but this air quality in DC, man, is real bad. So, I mean, if you're outside in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, even Baltimore, whatever, and all that, up in the East Coast, the north part of the East Coast, man, just stay in, man, and yeah, the air's kind of bad, man. Stay inside, stay healthy. If you gotta go outside, put on that mask because it helps, man. But man, it's nasty out here, man. I know that I've been saying, and I still got to get my stuff right with this technology, this background. Yeah, I got to have patience with me. I'm still working with it. I'm still making it work, man. But we almost there, man. We almost there. I'm gonna hook up with my boy. We're gonna get it right. But man, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's been a minute since I've been on here, man. I had some downtime and there's been a lot of stuff going on. Like honestly, I want to get to the point where I start making some stuff like every week. You know what I mean? Might even be able to do the way stuff is going down or whatever. Maybe every day, whatever. At least a post or something. Maybe like a 15-minute post or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna figure it out. Like I said, I'm an old man, and trying to figure out this technology, but there's a lot of content out there, a lot of stuff that's going on out in this world. So it's always going to be, it ain't going to stop. It ain't going to be no downtime or whatever. I hope it gets to the point where I don't have to post and talk about some stuff, but that's just the pipe dream. That's not going to happen or whatever, because there's always some dumb Negroes out here that's doing dumb stuff. You're going to have a whole bunch of trick babies out here, a whole bunch of gypsy Jezebel bedwenches out here. You're gonna have a bunch of dumb gypsy Negroes that's gonna be out here doing some stuff, because we're in a era right now where people want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they can't survive without some type of attention from other people. Like they just feel like they just can't function in life if somebody's not looking at them, somebody don't like them, somebody don't see them, somebody is not giving them some kudos or some type of attention or whatever. Like their life is just in shambles if no one pays attention to them or whatever. They, maybe lacking self-confidence or lacking self-esteem issues. I don't know what you want to call it or whatever, but it's just a lot going on. This is the era, especially with social media, that a lot of people just don't know how to move. Some people just don't know how to act, and it's just basically, if you're not a gypsy out here and doing the most to get attention and not just being genuinely who you are and just like, whatever happens, happens. I don't care. I'm just doing it for me. But when you seek the attention and the gratification from others, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of dumb stuff, a lot of people saying and doing a lot of dumb nonsense that just don't make any sense. And whether it's trolling or just people just really dumb, they're just gonna do a lot of stuff and say a lot of stuff for attention. That's just what it is. So let's get into one gypsy where I talked about in the last video, whatever, just kind of just breaking it down from a perspective of just not just the whole, oh, he dumb and all the stuff. I try to break it down as much as possible about Ja Morant, man. So he can breathe a sigh of relief right now because the heat is off of him right now. I don't know if y'all noticed, but he had made I don't know what it was, a post or a statement or whatever, them BS apology statements or whatever, and basically tried to throw, he not taking accountability, he throwing other people under the bus and saying that the gun wasn't real, it was a toy gun and all this nonsense or whatever, which is a BS excuse. But if nothing else was going on, people would have been on that and been talking about that like really crazy, whatever. Like people had started, but then we had all this nonsense with the Zion Williamson shit or whatever, because this has been out of fucking control. So Ja Morant can count his blessings for now, because they're gonna circle back when the NBA actually starts, and they need to get that suspension started or whatever, and all that. So he got some downtime for now. He's probably gonna do some more dumb shit or whatever. Who the fuck knows or whatever. But his time will come. But the smoke is clear for him, so he can thank his lucky stars. But speaking of a gypsy, somebody that do shit or whatever, waving guns, like why would you even be playing with a toy gun or whatever in the first place? Like nobody believe in that fucking nonsense or whatever. Like you want to be seen so bad and want to look as such of a tough guy, whether you are, you aren't, but you want to show off guns, whatever. On the internet, you're a fucking multi-millionaire, whatever. But this is the environment that we're in right now. This is the fucking culture that we have built. This is what y'all want to see. This is what y'all want. This is what the kids are growing up and seeing. Like, this is what's lit, or whatever the fuck these motherfuckers say now. This is what the girls like to see, or whatever. Ain't nobody telling them this shit is cool, stop it, or whatever. People are encouraging this more often than not. And if they ain't encouraging, they're not putting a stop to it. So it's gonna run them up. It's just like a fucking wildfire, or whatever. You got damn, soon as it's lit, and nobody's trying to put it out, nobody's trying to do any damage, it's going to just spread like wildfire. And then it gets to the point where it's just out of control. Now you want to complain about, oh, it's so bad. Well, you could have did something beforehand or whatever to shut it down. So I don't want to hear that shit. But he's off the hook. So Ja Morant can breathe a sigh of relief as long as he don't get no goddamn nobody pregnant or whatever, and do no fucking more Gypsy Jezebel shit or whatever. They get caught up with some damn broad and be on some trick baby shit. He's okay for now until he do some dumb shit. He probably will. It'll be coming, but we're gonna get to Zion Williamson, who's the big trick baby of the week right now. So you know, he basically, you know, put up a post or whatever. The crazy thing is, motherfuckers don't even know the difference between the baby mother and then the other broad that he was fucking with or whatever. It's just all stupid or whatever. But these niggas just be moving real sloppy and just don't even be like even thinking about like how this shit even would, like, they don't move right. They just don't care. They just don't care. They just be fucking smitten kittens, trick baby, freaknik babies or whatever. They just be doing shit and don't be knowing that these bras be out here trying to finesse them or whatever. They don't care because they just want some coochie and they don't know how to act. They wasn't getting no coochie beforehand or whatever, so they got some money and fame, and now they don't know how to fucking act. So now you got the boy and got some girl pregnant. They've been saying that she ain't all the way right. Well, she was fucking with rappers and doing all this shit. Trying to be, she probably one of them little IG gypsies. She probably wasn't doing no porn or whatever, but probably doing OnlyFans and all that old fuck ass shit and fucking doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You can find her on Twitter, find information about her. Like I said, my technology is not set up right where I could go through the whole gypsy Jezebel shit or whatever and the breakdown. Salute Sinatra saying, I think that's my boy Nate. I think that is with a salute. But I don't, you know, I can't get on my Matlock shit to go and break down and decipher the shit or whatever, who the fuck the bitch is. Eventually it'll come out. There's more motherfucking goddamn Twitter internet sleuths on there. They can get their Rockford Files on and Matlock, Perry Mason shit. They'll find the bitch. They already doing their investigation, but you can look it up on fucking Twitter or TikTok or whatever the fuck. You probably seen some videos. Who the fuck the bitch is, the one that's having his baby, actually. So he posts up some shit on IG about a fucking reveal party or some dumb shit. He looked like a goddamn fool, but whatever. And more information will come out about the broad. She ain't no good. But niggas be falling in love with the pussy. They don't do their investigations. They fucking hiring bitches for the job that ain't did the fucking job interview. Don't even know the job description they want, the fucking qualifications. They like, oh, she got a big ass with a BBL and a CDL or whatever, and put all that fucking MAC makeup on or whatever, and they get hypnotized by the coochie and drunk off that love potion number 9 because they don't know no goddamn better. They not used to it. When a motherfucker is used to being in a situation, whatever, they know how to act. They know how to move. You feel what I'm saying? For the most part. But I don't know, man. Like, you'll find out more about the bra. So he takes a picture, posted on the IG, and then he was fucking with this porn star broad. I didn't know nothing about it, whatever. She don't come up on my XNXX search bar, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't be looking at that, you know, whatever for the bitch, whatever. Anybody can be a porn star now. You can fucking suck some goddamn dick on fucking OnlyFans or whatever, and I don't fucking know. This world is crazy. But she's a porn star, and she was fucking with the nigga, and then she gets mad and jealous and goes off or whatever, and just goes off and just like puts him out there, whatever. Now she is more famous and goddamn more relevant or getting more attention than all allegedly, Marcus. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, alleged porn star woman of the night, sex worker, whatever the fuck that term they want to call it or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Part-time scissor sister, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Temporary bull dagger. I don't fucking know. Whatever the fuck term that these motherfuckers want to use, that's what the fuck she is. But she went on Twitter and she completely, because that's what gypsies do, completely took all the attention away from him and the girl, because the girl that actually got pregnant, she could be a nice, wholesome girl, whatever. I don't think that's the case. But the porn star that took all the motherfucking, oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Marky, salute. He said allegedly pregnant. And she's a stripper. Oh, my Lord. See, and you know, I ain't been doing all of that. I see bits and pieces, but we're going to get down to the nitty gritty to the committee. So she's a stripper. Yeah, and you know, that ain't even no shocker now, because you know, damn near 90% of the bras that's out here are strippers, whether they in the motherfucking club, on the pole, in the house, twerking, on their sister shit. Who fucking knows? You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, this world is fucked up, but this is the times we living in. We reap what we sow, right? So the fucking porn star bitch then took all the attention and put it on her, because that's what gypsies do, whatever, and put out all the motherfucking text messages and Snapchats and whatever the fuck, and basically put them out there, whatever, right? And basically all this is because she mad that he got somebody else pregnant and not her. Now, niggas should be knowing that when you're successful in the NBA and all this shit, you're a walking fucking money bag. Bitches are trying to get money out you. So you should be doing everything in your power to fucking avoid that shit. You feel that when you're playing the motherfucking basketball, you're trying to get a quota, how many points you're trying to make and avoiding fouls and all this shit. Why the fuck y'all don't do that shit and have that same mentality with the bitches? I don't understand it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you practice to put the ball in the hole and do all this shit. Why can't you practice on how to act around these bitches? But you keep on doing this dumb shit and getting these technical fouls with these gypsy Jezebel bedwenches getting caught up, put on motherfucking blast. Now you got motherfuckers on ESPN, TNT, ABC, FS1 talking about you fucking a goddamn porn star and all this wild shit. Meanwhile, everybody on your case because you can't even stay healthy on the fucking court or whatever, and motherfuckers on your case. This shit's not a good look for you. Now, nobody would have known none of this shit about these bras or whatever if you would have kept it player and did what you supposed to. Not saying don't fuck the broads, but you got to know how to move. Don't get them pregnant. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is this new generation just allergic to condoms or fucking whatever. I don't know, because I don't be out in the streets. I'm on the porch, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's nasty work. I tell you that much. It's a whole bunch of nasty work. So the broad basically, and then now people on Twitter was on her case basically like, oh yeah, you fumbled the bag, you know, all this shit or whatever. But with them gypsies or whatever, they don't care about the haters or the backlash, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to find some other fucking simp-ass trick baby nigga that wants parts of that too. She ain't getting 100% negative people like, fuck you, you need to, none of that. Probably getting a lot, but there's a whole bunch of niggas that's like, oh, what's her OnlyFans? What's her Cash App? Where's her IG? I want to follow her. Whoop-de-whoop. I want to get my jollies off to her. All that shit. Then you're going to have a motherfucking high sedity ass freak Nick baby and trick baby or sugar daddy junior ass nigga that got some money or some fame that definitely going to wife her, kiss her in the mouth, swapping spit with her and shit, doing all this wild shit, doing all this wild horny James shit or whatever. Spitting in the mouth. What is going on? And see, I don't understand why and you know, I don't even get upset about this shit, because this shit's gonna keep continuing. It's not gonna stop. People are for self, and it just be like whatever. But I'm just reporting the news. I'm just giving my thoughts, my old man thoughts from the porch. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't see how gullible that these niggas are, and women see that shit and they just doing the most outrageous, crazy shit to see how far niggas will go to get some coochie. Bitches will say anything. I swear I've been saying it for the longest. Bitches will be like, I want niggas that wear dresses. You'll have a bunch of niggas going to the motherfucking mall, looking like Roddy Piper, getting kilts and all this old bullshit or whatever, and think, I mean, I'm pretty sure, speaking of influential shits, and hey, look, Nate, you can pass this information off to Jay, because he already know. Drake, King Trick Baby, King Simp, out here getting nail polish, yellow nail polish. Now, he wasn't the first. He ain't the only one, but he the most popular. I guarantee you it's going to be a whole rack of niggas that's out here putting nail polish on and going to the motherfucking nail salon with their girls or whatever the fuck these bitches is, getting their nails done, matching with the bitches. Bitches don't really want that shit. They just want the control to say, I can tell a nigga what to do. I can make these niggas jump. And y'all not seeing this shit. It's sad, man, because like, I don't care about the older niggas I'm talking about the young, because what happens is you have these young kids that's going to see Zion Williamson. You see the ones that see Ja Morant. You see the ones that watch NBA Youngboy and fucking Drake and all these shits. And they're going to be like, these are the ones that we need to look. If they can do it and it's cool, it's popular, why can't I do it? That's what I should do. And there's nobody in the household, not a lot of men, that are saying, no, that's not happening. That's out. That's fucking bullshit. You got half the niggas that's probably trying to keep up with the motherfuckers and keep these young niggas off of these young bitches or whatever, because now the days of the sugar daddy is gone. Very diminished, because like I said, now you got these young boys acting like fucking sugar daddies and shit. So you got a lot of these old niggas, jealous of the young niggas because they taking a shine, allegedly, right? Then you got a portion that don't even care, don't know whatever, and they just like, well, let them do what they gonna do. These youngins ain't gonna listen anyway. Then you got the ones that's brought up in these households where these single mothers is. And a lot of them don't give a damn, and the same ones that be leading these fucking these trick baby dudes to do all this dumb shit. Why wouldn't they teach that to their sons or their daughters or whatever the case may be? So it's a whole fucking big ass cycle that's going on that's fucking up the fucking agriculture of the fucking game, and it's bad. It's nasty work. Facts. The roles are reversed. So if a broad is fucking with a nigga that got money that she can make him get his nails painted, why the fuck wouldn't she teach that to his son? It's learned behavior. And them women don't give a damn about no goddamn, whether it's your son, your nephew, your little cousin, or a dude. They want the control. And the dudes are giving it away or allowing the control to be released from their hands. Because these goddamn bras is out of control. And nobody's checking them. They're getting away with murder. They're getting away with murder. I mean, I'm going to talk about that another time, but salute to Travis Rudolph, the football player that got off for murder. He shouldn't even been charged in the first place. But again, some Gypsy Jezebel had the fucking wherewithal to feel that she had enough control over this man, and he wasn't with it. So she set it up where she tried to line him up and got two niggas killed or whatever the fuck, whatever, all because she felt entitled enough that she could do whatever she wanted to do. Now, if the nigga didn't kill them niggas, like, it's a wild shit. I ain't even want to get into that or whatever, but that's just an example. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now this motherfucker is Zion Williamson is a fucking laughing stock. But it don't matter because he's not going to learn. And this is a fucking cycle that keeps happening. Oh, yes, for sure. Next show, we're going to talk about that. But yeah, it's a cycle. I mean, we was just talking about PJ Washington, last year? He ain't learned. You know what I'm saying? And then you would think that these examples of these trick babies that are being put out there and getting ridiculed and fucking their life up or whatever for 18 plus years with child support and all this shit, can't see their kid, all this shit. You would think motherfuckers would learn. You think that there will be somebody in the NBA or the NFL or rappers or whatever that will tell them, hey, man, learn from my mistakes. Don't do this, don't do that. But you know why that's not going to happen? Because you still got a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's still doing dumb nigga shit. So Zion ain't going to learn because he don't got nobody really to learn from. Nobody's really stepping up and saying nothing, whatever. And it's basically dependent on the person. You have to be lucky enough to have some common sense and learn not to do that. So we already got Zion out the way. I mean, shall we talk about Shaq? I mean, look at this nigga. He literally, and I don't understand what's up with these celebrity niggas recycling bitches. What do you think? You Captain Planet? Y'all love swapping spit with the same bitches doing all this wild shit. And again, we're not talking about fucking. I mean, these niggas are taking these bitches out on dates, flying them out. Yeah, I know that you gonna say, yeah, oh, well, the celebrities, they live a different type of life. They got money. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot, we don't know, a lot of them niggas that's just fucking these broads. And just like, all right, if they do spit, you don't see them. You don't see them doing shit. They are real in the cut. They making them sign NDAs, whatever the fuck. I'm not a celebrity, so I don't know what the fuck goes on. But at the end of the day, when that shit comes out to the public, whatever, that shit's not cool. The shit makes you look dumb. Nobody's so, and the niggas that saluting that shit are fucking trick babies in itself. You get what I'm saying? You give the old niggas a little bit of leeway because it's like, all right, you old. You feel what I'm saying? You're old, you don't have the patience or whatever, and it's just like, man, you're not on it shit like that or whatever. So like fucking Michael Jordan was out here tricking or whatever, like he probably does. But I think he's wise enough to be like, well, I ain't getting no motherfucking nobody pregnant and all this other shit. Them niggas probably got snipped and all that other shit or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Who the fuck knows? Or if they did get them bras pregnant or whatever, they got NDAs, all that shit or whatever. Shit's not coming out. So at least motherfuckers ain't looking at them as an easy lick. Was like, oh, well, he's the new trick. All right, I got her. So let me pass it on to my girl in the network of fucking gypsy Jezebels and let her get some of this too. At least it ain't that. I don't know. I can only go off what I see. Happiest cats I know got snipped. You know what the great thing is or whatever, and it's like, you know, it's always a double standard, and I'm gonna stay on the NBA and the athletes and the celebrity. But you know, the funny thing is, so I want to say last week, Al Pacino and I think Robert De Niro had one too, whatever. But I know Al Pacino just had a fucking baby, whatever, with some 28-year-old. He 83. So motherfuckers is really like on his neck, like, how dare you? As a 83-year-old, get this young woman pregnant and then had the nerve to ask her for a DNA test or whatever. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't he? He's fucking 83. I don't know why he ain't got snipped or whatever. And I don't know. He probably like, I don't know, whatever. And then I know for a fact, she's not the only motherfucker that he's fucking. She fucking some other motherfuckers. They ain't, oh yeah, well, she was just celibate and she's just faithful to this 83-year-old man. But then it goes to, oh, the 83-year-old man is a creep for fucking a 28-year-old. It could be creepy, but nobody's saying, bitch, you're nasty for fucking an 83-year-old. You know what the fuck you doing. You're not in love with him. Fuck out of here with that shit. But that's how the double standards go, whatever. But, you know, they brush that in the road. Just want to throw it out there as a caveat. But the old niggas get a pass to a certain extent or whatever, but like this shit with Shaq is egregious because I'm like, I could see if it was some random broad or whatever, but this literally is a bitch that got a fucking NBA player as her baby father, did it on purpose, and will clearly say like NBA niggas are the dumbest motherfuckers. They let motherfuckers fucking raw, guaranteed Al Pacino pay for that. Yeah, of course. Now, you know, like I said, and it's like, nobody should be like them 80. Once you get to a point where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, let them do that. That's the old nigga shit. Like they get a pass. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, but ain't no young motherfucker looking at, oh, well, look how he did it. I want to be like that when nobody's worried about that shit, right? But I just want to throw that as a caveat. But Shaq literally went to the broad Brittany Renner, the broad that got the nigga PJ Washington with the move. And he gonna follow up now. I don't know what his that is. I'm pretty sure he probably ain't going down that road of having no babies or whatever. I don't know. But it's just crazy. It's like, why would you, out of all those, you wanted that one that bad? After all this shit and all the danger that comes along with that? Dion was crazy with even tiptoeing around with that shit and parading the bitch around with the Jackson State people trying to set motherfuckers up. Set them up. You know, Dion wasn't talking about nothing but, hey, man, you got to get your money right to fuck with a girl by her. Oh, yeah. Shaq, go on it. It's on the Twitter. Shaq parading the goddamn Brittany Renner bitch out, the fucking, I don't know, Carbone or whatever the fuck this new gypsy bitch shit or whatever is. The restaurants, you know, they always got to go live for the IG and the TikTok or whatever, show off their plates and all this bullshit. You know what I mean? One of them high sedity ass expensive restaurants or whatever. But yeah, Shaq literally just was out with a date with her or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And this is literally a year after she done got PJ Washington with the move or whatever. And just like, yeah, like, how would, now think about this, right? Why would a young NBA player be like, why isn't this not the thing to do when you got the older niggas from the NBA doing this shit? Nobody's saying, nah, don't do that. That's not cool. They're literally niggas that are lined up. Like, these niggas are on a wait list, on a fucking wait list to eat the same coochie. Niggas are microwaving the same cat over and over in the microwave and reheating it and eating it and beating it and skeeting it, but not deleting it. That's bars. But it's crazy. Getting lined up. Now, Shaq might, because Shaq might be in the clear. He might, after all them babies he had with his ex or whatever, he a lonely ass nigga anyway. He just be all over the place. But I'm pretty sure I would be shocked if he get lined up and have a baby by. Like I said, by that time, all them old niggas, they like, man, I'm done. I'm getting snipped or whatever. So they probably like, whatever. But just the fact that you putting that message out like, oh, Shaq can do it or whatever, then why not me? So it's going to be a whole bunch of other. And then, like I said, it ain't no random ass mother. We talking about Shaq. So why wouldn't these niggas be lined up to get next? It's nasty work. It's fucking nasty work, man. I mean, you got these niggas, and then the rappers do the same shit. They did the same shit with Cat Stacks. They did the same shit with Superhead. They did the same shit with Amber Rose. They did the same shit with Kim Kardashian. They're still doing this shit with Kim Kardashian or whatever. You got these, and I don't even know who started it or whatever. Like, it's going to take a long time to even research who the fuck started. But these Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa niggas, Freddie Gibbs getting a fucking porn star pregnant, and she's still actively a porn star while she's pregnant with your baby. Like, there's niggas actively fucking, like, why would you do that? Why would you think that? And then you get mad that she's still wanting to do porn while, like, you thought you were going to save her? I could have swore Project Pat made a song called, oh my Lord. Maybe they didn't hear it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere that's making these niggas want to save them. Maybe they didn't get a memo, or maybe a new memo must have went out like, we are saving them. Being a Captain Save-A-Ho is cool. E40 said it wasn't back in like 90-something. I guess they didn't get the memo. Maybe it's some new memo or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's Drake's fault. I don't know. Maybe it's Drake. But that shit was happening before Drake. That shit was happening before Drake. Maybe it's Kanye West's fault. He wanted to be on Love Lockdown, 808s and Heartbreaks. I don't fucking know. Like, these niggas are literally fucking eating these fucking Gypsy Jezebel's coochie with the fucking nut still coming out from the last nigga. And then kiss him in the mouth afterwards. This is disgusting. This is nasty work. Like, Freddie Gibbs, whatever, it's like, you got this bitch pregnant and she getting trains ran on her. She's at the train station and she's leaving the baby at the train station, at the train stop. While niggas is getting on the train, giving the ticket to the conductor. The door for the caboose is still open. This is sickening. Should have knew she would be back on as soon as that baby power. I mean, that's how they are. And then niggas are allowing it. What happens? Then they paying for mommy makeover surgeries and BBLs and CDLs and all this bullshit. I mean, this is the world we live in. I'm not surprised. I'm not even mad no more. I mean, it used to get real frustrated because it's like, man, you want to see change. You can see the potential where you can put a stop to this. But it's just like, we need more of this shit happening. We need more of dumb nigga shit so we can just highlight it and just it be out there. Eventually, somebody's going to catch on. Even if it's only 5% of a decrease of the dumb shit, it's better than nothing. Maybe it's Nick Cannon's fault because he's a trick baby himself too, whatever. Like, he made this shit cool. He made this shit cool. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. But at the end of the day, because we about to wrap it up because it's like, man, it's nasty work out here. You're not going to see more from me, whatever. Like I said, we're going to get this technology going on. But at the end of the day, these entertainers need to stop getting these women pregnant and making them relevant just because they can take dick. That's all that they're good for. And you are making these bitches into superstars. These bitches are making books. These bitches are going on TV shows, being TV personalities. These bitches have no talent, but laying on their back and taking penis. What else are they doing? They protect their pocket, but they don't want to protect their pockets. They looking at it now as a bill. Like this is a bill that's already included in life. Doesn't matter because niggas love to spend. Niggas love to spend, whether it's on bitches. They just love to spend. This is a very high consumer fucking environment right now. So it looks cool if you're spending, period. What's the first thing a lot of these goddamn Gypsy Jezebel big what you say? Oh, well, if you broke, then just say that. So if they don't send you spending money, whatever, they're assuming that you're broke. They're assuming that you're broke. If you don't want to pay for this, then they're assuming that you're broke. This is what is going on. And instead of niggas just like not paying no attention or whatever, they get defensive and then they got to show people that they got money. They got to show people that they're spending shit or whatever. And they're falling for the reverse psychology trick. They're falling for the banana in the tailpipe. They don't really care. They just want to see how much you got so they can take it from you. Need some more after the fame baby mama tells you. Yeah, I mean, well, look at it. Like, think about the popularity of these bitches. Look at Amber Rose or whatever. She mad because, her shine is, is dwindling or whatever. Nobody cares about her. And like I said, the lifeline of these Gypsy Jezebel bed wenches is about maybe, 5 to 10 years max or whatever. And time flies so fast or whatever. And then when that fame goes away, whatever, they just bitter and they just do a whole bunch of dumb shit to get some fucking attention. I mean, look at Black China. Look at Black China. She didn't transform from hoe to Christian, back to part-time hoe to fucking, beefing with her mama who's a hoe and doing all this shit. Like when that attention dwindles and they only getting fucking attention from the mid-tier or low-level niggas, then they go out bad and nobody gives a fuck about them. So I don't understand why niggas don't even see that, where it's like these bitches have a time frame on time, so their value is not that high anyway to begin with. So why even do all that shit from the beginning when you just be patient and do what you do, whatever, like you can get it for whatever you want, damn near free or for free, and not have to deal with all the bullshit. 90 days fame for the most, few years for the best. That's a fact. I mean, look at Kim Kardashian. She's still recycling the same old shit over and over, whatever the fuck. It's just nasty, man. It's just nasty. And then they able to get away with that because of the complexion of their skin. So let's get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? They are the ones, they are the Christopher Columbuses of this Gypsy Jezebel bedwench shit. You feel what I'm saying? Where they didn't discover it, but they were definitely the most popular, and they got their own holiday with it because of what they look. They can transform from white to black, the fucking Asian, the goddamn Filipino, back to white in 5-6 seconds. Whatever makes it work for them. They are chameleons. They are chameleons. Even the other one, the white girl with the Barbie, the Catch Me Outside bitch, she didn't turn from white to black, the silver, the red, back to white, changing all over the place. Black girls can't do that because they can't turn from black to, you can try to lighten up as much as possible and do all that filter shit and put that bleach shit, go put all these Gypsy Jezebel wigs on or whatever, you're still going to be black. And they're going to see it. And unfortunately, gypsies, the fucking value and that fucking attention is only going to go but so much, because they value the white gypsies over the black gypsies, and that's just what it's going to be. So I'm just saying that y'all niggas need to stop making these bitches relevant just because they have fucking MAC makeup, they done got their face done, fucking wearing waist trainers and got a fucking BBL, and they take dick and eat penis pot pie. Must be nice to change colors for comedian. Yeah. But niggas is allowing it. So I'm going to just pray for these kids, because at the end of the day, that's all I really care about. Fuck them celebrity niggas. Fuck all them entertainers. I know how I was. We all were as kids looking up to celebrities and athletes or whatever. So I feel bad for these, and they're more accessible now than they were back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. So it's just like they can see it anytime, every day, and it's just like they're gonna emulate. So if they see that they're famous celebrity idols or trick babies, they're gonna follow suit. And if nobody is there to tell them that is not the way that you're supposed to be, then that's what's just gonna happen. And like I said, you got, sadly, these kids out here trying to impress these girls, doing all this wild, extravagant shit that you shouldn't even be thinking about doing at fucking 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, living above and beyond your own means as a child to try to keep up with the Joneses and impress these Gypsy Jezebels. It's sad, but I'm going to keep praying for these kids, man. Bring collarbones back and real back. Yeah. Unfortunately, man, it's few and far between. It's few and far between. It's nasty work out here, man. And this is just a fucking lazy ass time we in right now, lazy generation. And it's not just the kids, but it's just people in general. And they just hypnotized by this social media shit. And Zion the GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT simp and the GOAT trick baby right now, until somebody else pops up and partakes his throne. I could have swore one of the little the ball boys got a baby by one of them fucking tricks. Was it LaMelo? I could have swore it was. And that happened a couple months ago or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, man. Like I said, it'd be just too much to keep up with, whatever. And it's like every damn day, every time you turn around, it'd be some shit going on or whatever, man. It's just, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's always some shit, man. But it's your boy King Moses, live from the porch. Like I said, I'm gonna get my technology right, but like, share, subscribe, comment, all that other shit or whatever. And like I said, this is for the show. I mean, this is for the not the show. So I don't need no fucking whole bunch of I'm only caring about the motherfuckers that listen to the message and pass it along to somebody to pass it along to somebody. I don't care if it's just one person that see it and change them or whatever, and change these kids and get that knowledge out. That's all I care about. And the information is out there for everybody. Eventually, they'll get it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's no rush, but the shit is out there. But yeah, do all that or whatever. And I'll catch y'all later, man.